the stream. Bang. Shit. See, it's like it's a high running operation in here. There's a
Like the brick.
Yeah.
It's real.
That was my idea. Like Joe Rogan's like OG shit.
Yep.
They get ripped them off, but whatever.
Laid it brick by brick.
Yeah.
Took a lot of work.
Took lots of labor.
Yeah.
A couple nails.
3 hours, dude.
Some thumbtack.
Check.
Brick by brick.
See,
Took a lot
I
of
can
work.
hear you hella
You
good.
can hear me hella good.
So the big thing is just like don't talk over each other. Lighting looks
What'd you say?
pretty good. Lighting actually looks pretty good. Yeah, you might get some bitches. You might get some bitches hitting you up after this, bro.
With all the views.
We don't get that many views yet. Just gotta stay consistent. The clips I put on TikTok will get views though. And if like you say something good, I'll make a clip, send it to you. You can post it on your Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't get that many views yet. Okay, yeah. Monitor the stream right here. Just like make sure shit looks good. People are talking in the comments. Say it, but they probably won't. Are we good, Bang? What was I gonna do? I was gonna do
Rip a
something.
parlay.
Yeah.
Rip a parlay. Rip a parlay. You don't know. You know what sports
Gamble, basically.
No.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Basically, degenerate gambler.
I love. Sorry, Jacob. I forgot about your coffee, but we're already live.
It's alright. I have a twisted tea.
So, all right. So you don't like gambling?
I don't.
We'll just start the podcast here. Fuck it. So fuck it, dude. You don't like it, or you haven't tried it?
I've done it, but in my
Online, in person,
opinion, in
or like
person,
with friends?
Cash Creek.
Okay.
I lost.
Online's the best.
I lost. That might
Online?
be why I don't like it.
Online is the best though, cause like you just play till you don't lose,
Yeah.
and then if you lose though, you're fucked.
Well, what kind of gambling are we talking? Like, what
Like
game? Blackjack?
blackjack,
Poker?
roulette. I like this game called Plinko, where you drop the ball. It's like you hit the button and the ball's dropping. It's like you can hit like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I've hit that a couple times. It feels good.
Gambling
Um,
advocate.
Stake.com sponsor me. You know, that's where I do. That's where I get. I'm about to rip a sports parlay on there tonight. What are we thinking? I'm thinking.
Don't do basketball again.
No, dude, basketball's so fun. Dude,
Who
we
gives a
cashed
fuck
easy
about
last night.
basketball, though?
150
What
last
day is
night.
it?
Cashed easy.
Is there any no,
Uh,
college football's over?
Jokic and Jamal Murray. I did Jamal Murray over 13 points. Jokic over 30.5 points and rebounds. Cashed easy. So, yeah, just turn that down.
So you made a gambling account for that?
Fuck yeah, on state. And it's illegal in California and America. You gotta use a VPN.
That's surprising. Something legal in California?
I mean, yeah, you gotta use the VPN. I set my shit to Mexico.
Mexico.
Everything's illegal in Mexico. Everything's legal in Mexico.
Yeah.
But man, you gotta rip a little sports. But even $20 at action, it's pretty fun. You know, you get a little sweat going. It's like another workout.
Yeah. Get the heart going.
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
Muay Thai's probably enough for you. I think it gets your heart going enough. I don't think you need to
You
gamble.
started kickboxing or Muay Thai though?
Muay Thai.
I mean, like it. What is it? Like,
It's the
Explain
art of
it.
8 limbs.
Hell yeah.
What?
It's the art of 8 limbs. So you throw elbows, kicks, punches,
Punches.
knees.
what are the 8 limbs?
1, 2, 3,
People can't
4.
see you right now,
Yeah.
so stop.
It's
Count it
elbows,
out.
knees, shins, punches, fists, whole 9.
The whole 9.
And it actually,
I mean, if you're a guy, yeah, art of 9.
Okay.
they actually used to lift weight as the art of 9 limbs, and you count your head
Yeah,
because they swing their head. You know, lift
That's
weight.
some Dragon Ball Z shit.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it's kick ass.
It's actually just real life fighting.
You
Actually,
like it more?
I like it more.
Why do you like it more?
Wrestling's more, in my
Scrappy?
it's more like you're tied up for a longer period of time. It's like working out of a scenario like
Yeah, it's
jiu-jitsu.
more scrappy.
Muay Thai is more like striking
an art.
and you're keeping a distance unless you're in a clinch.
So you don't like touching people?
Right.
Okay.
I'm more into.
You have to touch them for very short seconds of
Yeah,
period.
you
Yeah.
just gotta. Yeah, man. I watch the kickboxing championships when it's on Hulu at like 1 a.m. Bruh.
Those are sick, dude.
Fucking sick fights.
Yeah.
Sick fights. Like, I ain't never seen some shit like that before. It's almost better than the UFC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what people
So, like,
want.
It's in my opinion, it's better to watch the strike than it is to watch someone wrestling.
Well, yeah, I'm just a huge wrestling fan. Like, I got a
Yeah.
lot invested in it. That's probably like, get this shit off the TV.
It's not even showing nothing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not on the
Jacob.
screen.
It will catch up.
Oh, I get drags in.
Yeah, it drags on the TV. Now you're clicking shit.
I don't even know what
God.
the fuck that is.
Come on,
That's
this
one
is
of
our
it. I didn't even click
Jamie's
that.
episode 1. Come on,
I didn't click
come on,
anything.
chill. Relax. Yeah. Don't touch the mouse right now.
I'll give him a name tag, and it'll be
Yeah.
stepping in the
Yeah.
middle.
Shit's dead.
Man, so when did you start kickboxing? And was it after you lost a bunch of weight or
Yeah.
before?
It was after.
Okay. So
I started after Jacob and I talked. It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started then about 2 months ago. I'd already lost all the weight.
how much did you lose?
45,
What are you at?
189, 190.
You're running quite often, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
That's
still slimming
basically
down
what
more?
did it.
No, I'm just at this
Or
point.
bulking? Trying.
I'm just maintaining.
Okay.
It's nice.
In my opinion, it's like you lose the weight and then you just kind of. I've always wanted to be lean. You know what I mean?
Are you in the gym a lot?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I did today. I did Pinadobi. That's another thing is hiking.
Oh, for
But,
sure. Yeah. Like
get out there, yeah.
That's huge. Yeah, I don't do no running. I don't do any cardio because my knees, except for like just hitting the head back over there.
Yeah.
But I'll get after it pretty hard. Like I'll do hard rounds. You know.
Yeah.
That's honestly, yeah.
Should swim.
I don't even know if I could swim, dude. I feel like
I could totally totally like see you not knowing how to swim.
no, I know how to swim, but like my knees or something like that. Like they just
Dude,
might
Like
fall
on your
off.
fucking
They
knees.
just might fall off, bro. Like I don't know if I could kick like that.
You'd figure it out.
Fuck.
The water is, bro. I know
I'd be like,
I know
bro,
some fucking
I'd be
90-year-olds
hitting
that
that
swim.
shit so hard, dude. I don't know.
What is it? Natural selection? It'll take care of you.
Dude, I gotta be careful around the water in the hills right
Yeah.
now.
You gotta be careful
I
around
gotta
like
be
75% of the earth.
Yeah, don't worry.
Isn't that like what like the world is? 75% water or something?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's.
pretty
You
sure.
can only, you can only be on
Man, how crazy is
25%.
that?
Well,
How-
think
how
about
do
it.
we-
Like the Mariana Trench is
And-
like. I don't know how deep
We
it
need
is,
to-
but it's incredible.
We need to figure
Yeah.
out how to get that water from the ocean and move it somewhere else.
You might as well move the
I
planet.
know.
No, but so
I
so
think
that
that's
we
like
have
the
more
last.
land, so that we have more land.
I think like it's easier for us to leave than us
Oh.
moving water.
I think you're
Yeah.
75%. I think that's the human body.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm
Warren, we
confused
could
about,
fucking look it up. I'm being a terrible
Yeah.
Jamie right now.
what I'm confused
God damn,
about
how the fuck
is
to do this shit?
what I'm confused about is if the ocean's so deep, does the ocean just run all the way to the other side of the world and the oceans connect? Like at the core of the earth?
Yeah.
Or is it just like they're
71%. I wasn't too off.
they're separated? You know what I'm saying?
I think they're separated. Well, it's like because Earth is a core and the bottom of the Earth, right? And the top of the Earth.
Yeah, but like there's a for sure a core of the earth. Like
Yeah.
there's for
I mean, how do people
we
find
know?
that though? Yeah.
like they are you sure the water just doesn't run all the way through?
I don't know.
It's just a
I-
conspiracy
Look
theorist
it up.
talking.
Look up.
There's proven to be a core. I don't know how it's
Look
proven,
up.
but
Wait,
like it's 100% that
how
there's a
big
core.
is the core?
Well, that's
of
where we
the
get our
Earth?
magnetic field. Is there its core.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Right there.
Look up. What does the core of the Earth do?
Should this one I click?
The blue thing, yeah.
So here, what do you want to look at? Because the core of the Earth is we know it's a thing, and
Look
it's,
it up. What does it do?
he already explained it.
They didn't do it enough. You type fast, so you're good at that. You're decent. 4 out of 10. So you get the rate up. You get the
See,
rate
he
up.
just said it. Magnetic fields.
Damn, how's it so big though? If the ocean's that fucking deep, is the Earth that fucking big?
Dude, the Earth is fat. I don't think you
Holy
realize how fat the
shit.
Earth is. Dude, like we have
The
drills
Earth's
that.
core comprises
cap.
a solid inner core and liquid outer core, both made mostly of iron. Outside of these parts are the mantle then the crust on which we live.
Looks like the inside of
Hold
a
up. So
volcano.
outside these parts are the mantle, then the crust on which we live. So where's the fucking ocean though?
You're learning about, dude. The crust. It's beyond the crust. So the ocean has nothing to do with like the actual Earth. The Earth
Oh,
is
so it's in the divots of the earth. The ocean is in like the
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
But
That's how like a flat earth.
that is so. But
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
deep.
that's true. Yeah.
Wait.
It's
But-
Maybe we just
more
epiphany ourselves.
Wait,
We just become flat
but-
earthers.
how is the ocean so? There were divots that big in the earth.
Yeah.
That like.
meteors.
It's a trench, so like it's a crack in the earth, like you were saying. Like the
Wait,
Mariana Trench is
I didn't
miles
hear
and
about
miles
the
and miles
Mariana
deep.
Trench. I was way.
The Mariana Trench
Let's-
is like
yeah,
the deepest.
Let's look
part
up
of the
how
ocean.
deep the Mariana Trench is.
Oh my
How
god! I
deep?
forgot to post a link to the stream. Hold up.
I think it's in the peninsula.
I just gotta post it on Snapchat.
Uh,
Live podcast on Twitch right now.
Almost
Right now.
11,000
We're already started.
11,000
Forgot to post the
meters, which would be.
link right now.
I'm trying to see in miles. Or is it even miles? 36,000 feet.
You gotta think, what could live in there?
Sea current? Oh, dude, anything.
Sorry. I had
Like-
to post the link. I forgot. We're back. Okay.
That's a lot of pressure on you.
Hold up.
Yeah, so that's like the deepest point of the ocean ever, and it's almost 11,000 meters. So like that's like the closest that we are to the core, and like that's not even close to the core at all. Cause this is a crust right here. This is like the top layer
Okay,
of the
so
Earth.
since we can't go fucking. Since we can't go to the bottom of the ocean, why don't we
We can.
drill far enough down in
We
the
can.
earth?
We
It's a
have,
long drill bit.
and we keep drilling, but sometimes like it gets too hot in the core of the Earth that the drills melt. It's a real thing, yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
So that's how I guess they know the core of an Earth is a thing.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. How hot is the core of the earth? Sorry, I got you. But
Asking high ass questions too.
how hot is the core of the earth?
Shh, that's fucking hot.
Holy fuck. That's
Oh,
not even Fahrenheit.
That'll sear a steak nice. I think once it gets to a certain temperature, it doesn't even
The outer
matter.
layer of the sun. So do we get heat from the Earth's core too?
Yeah, dude, the fucking Earth, the ground has heat. Like if you sleep on the ground, it
But I thought
produces
it was
heat.
just a reflection off the sun. It would just be like
That's
absorbing
true.
heat from
Yeah,
the
I
sun.
don't know actually. Yeah.
I don't know how that would. That shit's
Well,
hard.
think about volcanoes.
That's
I think we're just
volcano.
making ourselves
I know.
look stupid talking about this.
It's okay, we're learning.
Yeah, that's true.
61,000, dude. How is that contained? I'm not.
Why
worried
did the
about
Earth's
sun
core get so
exploding.
hot?
I'm worried about the Earth exploding. What the fuck? There's something that hot in the middle of the fucking Earth. That's terrifying. Holy shit!
It's pretty
Why is
crazy.
the Earth's core so hot? Hold up, let me read that.
We haven't
The
gotten yet.
surface
So.
is losing heat
Yeah.
by being in
I mean-
strong contact with curl.
How do we know that the Earth's core isn't gonna like fucking just suck up everything? Seems pretty damn hot. It
But
could just
the
like
core
furnace
is
everything.
continually heated by the decay of radioactive elements. Scientists believe that the
How does that even
original
fucking
heat-
make sense?
Shush. The original heat from the formation of the Earth is still being played out in these transformations.
Someone said, "Yo,
The sun is likely to expand and burn us before the core of our planet cools off. We're not.
Someone's
we're
in the
not,
chat.
We're not talking to chat right now. This is a podcast. We're just on Twitch. I'm gonna.
well, you gotta fucking talk to someone, or
I'm
else they're never
talking
gonna
to
come
him.
again."
I'm talking to him. You can fucking sit there or leave. Come on.
You're gonna have to get Elon Musk on this podcast the way it's going.
I know.
No, we're good. We're good. We're killing it. So fucking the heat that was in the Earth from the beginning of time is still at fucking play.
Yeah,
That's what they're saying.
because it just
insane.
constantly gets fed by
Holy
radioactive
fuck, What if
shit.
that exploded, dude?
Well, to even think also like the Big Bang, how the Big Bang created all that. Isn't that crazy?
God did that. No, God did that. This is
I
where.
think God created the Big Bang.
Okay, I can get with that. I can get
So
with that.
the Earth is created.
Because like, there's no way. Yeah, that shit is insane. It's just
Yeah.
so meticulous.
Right, but it's a perfectly engineered living planet.
And
Yeah.
like, we're perfectly engineered and like
Trees.
trees. Bro,
I mean, as
what
far
the
as-
fuck?
As far as we know, it's perfectly engineered. Like, what if like there's like a planet beyond us
Well,
that is like crazily
a different
it's fucking like way beyond us. That's true.
It's
Yeah.
designed for living.
It's
That's
designed for sustainability.
It's
yeah,
like
that's
someone designed it for us to live.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a whole circle.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
mean, it is a circle of life.
bro, and like I saw this thing the other day, and this is gonna sound fucking crazy, but like how like the veins in our body like are very similar to like a map of the earth or something. I don't know. I saw it on Instagram. It's fucking crazy, probably, but like how these patterns like appear everywhere in life. Like I don't know, like blood flowing and like rivers flowing. Like it's all very similar. And
like the roots of a tree.
Well,
Roots
when
carry
you think
nutrients like
something's
veins.
when you think something's like there's
and
a
then,
whole.
like rivers carry life, like life for the whole planet.
I'm gonna put my camera on. So when I explain this, it's not gonna make sense if I don't. When like you in everything, when like you think it's like a constant flow.
Yeah, activate.
When you think it's like a constant flow, like if you see a river going like this, the water molecules are going like this, and it's all one like fluid motion. So like the water's always going to be going like this, even though it looks like it's going like this. Does that make sense? Same with your blood. Like the molecules are always going like this. When something vibrates, it's going like this, but you think it's just vibrating. But
yeah, it's crazy. Nothing's
ever as you see it. Yeah.
It's almost all like an optical illusion.
And then that's
where fucking psychedelics come into play, bro, because you can see that shit.
That's like life too, though, and that's like people. Like nothing's ever like what it seems with people.
Yeah,
just like the world too.
Everything relates to each other, bro. It's
quite
insane.
Complex,
yeah,
yeah,
bro. And like this is why we need to like really listen to like, bro. Can you go shut the garage?
Yeah.
It's good. Fucking But this is why just go out right behind him. Watch out, because we moved that shelf over. You're good. Just squeeze. Good looking. It's the top button, right over by the door. Fucking. Okay, we'll get back to the feedback because we were on good to go. But
you edit?
Yeah, I might edit this out. I might just leave it in. It's like 10 seconds. It's really not that big of a deal. Just close that over there. Fucking clutch, boy. Appreciate that. All right, so like back to what I was saying. This is why we need to like, because life is just so fucking complex, bro. Like you don't realize till you're older, but there is so much fucking going on. You have to figure out so much if you really want to like conquer yourself and conquer life.
Yeah.
So like this is why we really need to listen to people like Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, like people that really just like break it down simply and tell us like you need to do this, 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 and this, and like it's not gonna be fucking easy, but you gotta do it anyways. And when we were talking about the river, bro, one thing like I've really been like, really ever since like I've probably been 16, I've been trying to be like this, but like I failed, is like stoic and stoicism. Like being the fucking rock when the river's moving that like doesn't move. You know what I'm saying? And when we were talking about the river, I thought of that. Like it's so hard to get there though, man. And like with your transformation, like losing 45 pounds and fucking like just becoming a better person, you know, have you been listening to like any of that, following like stoicism, Jordan Peterson, any of that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So speak on it a bit.
So I first heard about Jordan Peterson a few years ago before I underwent a transformation. And Jordan Peterson's like one of the most intelligent people in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I read his book, 12 Rules for Life. And one thing I picked out of that was like, humans are like lobsters, dude. Like, and they don't teach you this in school, but when you get out into the world and you're dealing with conflicts with people, you have to stand up straight and like stand your ground. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
And not in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to beat this guy up. It's more so he always talks about being verbally confident, and I try to do that every day.
Yeah. Have like confidence in the very air that surrounds you. Like, just like knowing that you put the work in and that you deserve a place to speak there because you put the work in and you understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, if you're not confident in life, like one thing I've realized, because this was me in the past, if you're like not confident and you don't have confidence, it's because you didn't put the work in. Like, I would go to class and I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, why do I not want to be here? Like, why do I have anxiety? It's because I wasn't working hard. So like I didn't
study hard enough. So
yeah. So obviously I felt that way because that's like my inner fucking intuition is telling me like you need to work harder so that you do feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like people will call that anxiety and fucking depression, but you're just not performing high enough. Like you need to perform higher. And that's what all those guys say. Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, like that shit's not real. You need to perform more. You're capable of more. And like you don't realize how capable you are. And you damn near came to that realization of realizing how capable you are. And like it's obviously like visible from the outside, just like how you transformed your body and shit. And like I saw you at the bar, you're like, I don't drink. Like, yeah. I don't do that. I mean, do you have like a sip here and there, or like nope, not at all?
Nope, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do nothing.
Just a little nicotine?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
And
okay.
And honestly, like that was a big part of it too, is like just being like drinking all the time. And you know this, like we all used to hang out and like that's all it was.
Young. Yeah.
But it's like, what are you doing if all you're doing is drinking? You're causing yourself more trouble than.
Yeah, and one thing you realize like when you're young, like it's better to do it when you're young. 17, 18, 19, get it out of your system. But like 19 trickles to 23, 24 really easily if you're not careful. Yeah. And then that's fucking 5 years. Now you're 24, and in 5 years you're gonna be 29. So like that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like really like cutting that shit out when you're young, like 19, 20, you really gotta lock in and just start doing things that are gonna make you better, like for real.
Right.
Not lying to yourself saying, oh, it's just every 2 weeks. No, that's $100 at the bar. That's like energy you're putting out. That's attachments you're making to people.
Yeah, that fucks up your sleep schedule. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well,
not the main
thing. You mentioned earlier like stoicism, and like a big part of stoicism, in my opinion, is delaying gratification. Right.
Yes.
And so what is drinking at the bars every weekend and every day or whatever it might be for you? It's like, what is that really? That's you just trying to satisfy.
Absolutely, but like if you accomplish something and you want to go celebrate with your buddies and your family, like that is one of the most important things, and you deserve to do that because you accomplished something. And like we were talking about this on our last podcast, like even something like porn or like fucking like shit like that, instant gratification. Like you should have to work for sex and girls, like. And there's other analogies that I just can't think of right now, but like, I mean, gambling too. Like that's something with me. Instant money, instant gratification, easy money. It's like we talk about this too. The 7 deadly sins of man, like greed, sloth, envy, pride, wrath, fucking gluttony, and sloth. Yeah, those will plague you, and like you should go through and score yourself, like where you rate on a scale of all those, and you'll really have a good score of where you're at. You do like out of 10, you're 7, so you give yourself like a score out of 70, and like you want to be lower. But like be honest, like man, lust. I said sloth twice. Lust, and lust is like, let's talk about this.
That's a big one.
That one gets me because lust is like how sexual desire plays into your motivation for like other things.
Yeah.
So like, bro, this fucking plagues me. Cause like one of the main reasons I want to be successful is just for higher access to better women. Like period. And like period. And it should, like, I should not want that because that is such like a fickle motivation, fucking like sinful motivation. And it's just, it doesn't last.
That's about a 10 on a list.
I'm actually really happy you brought that up because I was just thinking about this. I quit drinking, and a big reason why I drank was to go out and like meet women.
Yeah.
And then I end up drinking too much, and then it's like, okay, now I'm not even confident enough to talk to any.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, lust is a big one. And then like, yeah, so it's tough. And I'm not a wrathful person, so I'm really low on that. Like I'm just not confrontational unless like it has to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like those things matter, and people act like they don't. But you should really go through and give yourself an honest score on that, because it will really just tell you a lot about where you're at, man. And so for you, what really triggered like your whole transformation? I mean, I heard you called it that. Like, man, you went from at the bars every weekend. Not working out heavy. Like, I don't know what you were doing for work, but I'm sure you're doing better now because, like, fucking, you start improving your life, your work gets better. Like you're able to work harder, you're able to work more hours, you're able to present yourself better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, what really kicked that off?
DUI.
So like your lowest point?
Yeah, I got a DUI in another state, and then it went downhill. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So after that, I was like, I had lost my job, and
Fuck.
Jordan Peterson says as things get worse, like as they get worse, they get progressively worse.
Fuck yeah.
And then, but it's also the same for getting better. So it's like as things get better, they'll get progressively better.
Yeah.
It's like a
Get the
stock
ball
graph,
rolling.
you know what I mean?
Sure,
It's exponential growth in either
I
direction.
understand that for sure. That's so, man. So you were at your lowest. Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
Like, do you want? What was it like? Like
It was
was it just like a?
It was a
Did you
death of
feel-
my ego.
So it was almost a good thing.
It was a good thing.
Man, so I look back on some of the worst things in my life, and I definitely like thank God for them too. Like that they resulted the way they did. Like no matter how bad they were, like if it was my fuck up or if it was just like a result of something that happened, like I'm truly thankful because it made me stronger. So like that's how you feel about this. Like I mean, obviously you wish like it couldn't have happened or something, but
Yes.
you wouldn't
Yes.
have had that transformation without it.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, that's
And it's
crazy.
like that river thing we're talking about where it goes up and down. It's just like your life where it looks like it's all going straight up, but it's going to go down and up, and it's just maintaining your flow through the water.
Yeah, and that's part
Take
of
that
like
white thing.
that's part of like becoming a man
Thanks.
is dealing with the ebbs and flows of how it all goes.
One more.
And I like what Andrew Tate says on that. You know,
Yeah,
and like
you
what's
just
about
got-
being a man and how men should be.
Yeah, everything. Society has been trying to shut that down for man, I feel like it's been since I was a kid. Like I feel like the 2000s was like a turning point in humanity where they were just like we're going to abandon being hard asses and we're just going to
Yeah.
fucking be soft.
I mean, because there was the other side of it. There was people that were too hard, and then there was the people that were growing up fucked up because their parents were too hard on them, and that's 100% a thing. You can
Yeah.
be too hard on your kids 400% because you get abusive, you start fucking yelling at them, you start
Put your camera on.
not paying attention to them. Like that
Put
shit's
your
big.
camera on when
I'm
you're
done
talking,
talking.
but it's good. I just want you to be in it. But yeah, that is the other side of it. But man, it's
And then
like,
now we
it's
went too
really
soft,
all-
so it's the whole thing. Finding the fucking flow.
yeah,
So finding the middle. It's hard
yeah,
to.
and that's where
it's hard.
That's where Andrew Tate, like, that's why where people hate on Andrew Tate, they say men are gonna take what he says the wrong way, and like,
Because not much people are smart like this. Because we can.
well,
we
stop,
can
stop,
take
stop.
what
Let me
he
finish
has.
what I'm saying.
Fuck
Let
you.
me finish what I'm saying. So like, fucking, so he says, so people like the CNN talking point is that people are gonna take that and like hurt people or something, but that's not on him. That is on men to be fucking stronger and not like, and it starts like, and if it doesn't start with your parents, it starts with you. Like you
Mhm.
need to start it, and then like if your parents are fucking pussies or whatever, and they fuck offs, whatever, alcoholics, like it starts with you. You have to make the first change, and like, so one thing I really want to, so like with my dad, what I see is like my dad could have gone off and been a millionaire. He 100% had the work ethic for it,
Mhm.
but like it's like someone had to lay the foundation for our family. You know what I'm saying? And like if your family did not do that for you and you have no foundation, you have to do that for your family. 100%. Like fuck like partying, fuck all that. Like you have to lay the foundation because that's generational.
Mhm.
And like that foundation will last like forever. But if nobody ever lays that foundation and like you're just trying to skip levels, you're not gonna get there.
You got to be the one in
Yeah.
your family.
Like, yeah, because literally people start at 0 and they don't realize that. You have to go from 0 to 1 first. You
Mhm.
can't go from 0 to 2. You might be able to go from 1 to 3, but I don't think you can go from 0 to 2.
Yeah.
Because that's like breaking the bedrock. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Weird analogy, but yeah. That's tough.
No, dude,
Something to think about.
it's like you find yourself, I think, in the most desperate times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So-
when there's no one left.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, so when you're at your bottom, man, what was like the switch that was like, all right, let's turn around. And how long were you at the bottom?
No, I wasn't on the bottom for long. I mean, I started getting closer with God.
See, that's a big
and opening my mind back up to that.
That's a big one.
And so I wasn't alone, you know what I mean? And another part was like, Jake came into town, my buddy Jake.
Yeah.
And we went and worked out, and it's like I hadn't worked out in like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yo, so it was just like,
so it was
you
like working out.
You almost had
Working out like carried me through that time. Like I was at the gym religiously, and I ran 2 miles a day for probably 7 months straight.
Wow, it's crazy how like one good friend coming back can like fucking just man. All right.
Yeah, once you get the ball rolling,
well, you have
momentum
two
thing.
options in a scenario like that. It's like
You're
you
either
get a DUI, you lose your job, and you can either continue going where you're going, or you can go up.
Make a U-turn and fucking
and
shoot your
Jordan
back up.
Peterson helped me tremendously with that. You know what I mean? Reading his books and like watching his videos and stuff. There's like reasons to why we go down those roads.
Yeah.
There's reasons why we want to drink and want to go party all the time, compulsively.
Yes, and people just neglect those reasons. You really have to. One thing they say is like sit in a dark fucking room at night with a fucking pen and paper and just write. Just write down like what you're feeling, what you feel you're doing wrong, what you feel you're doing right. Look at it and like analyze it, and don't fucking like shy away from it. It might take you a couple days, it might take you a couple hours, it might take you a fucking couple months if you got a really fucked up life. But like, you really gotta go into that and go so deep in it, and just almost like just disappear from the world for a while. Like that, like one thing. This is like, so I'm a big anime fan, and like in anime, there's always a training arc where like the main character disappears for 2 or 3 years, and they like with nobody except for like a mentor.
Right.
Like no girls, no friends. They just disappear. And then they come back 2 years later, and they're like ready for the challenges that are in front of them. Like, and before they were not ready.
Yeah.
But like now they're ready. They can take these things on, and they can carry all that weight on their back. And like that's like real people too. Like you might have to fucking disappear for 2 years, and then pop back out a different fucking person because you killed that old you. You're not that fucking person anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Dead.
Like, I love anime because it just fucking it epitomizes life so good. Like so many of them, like Naruto, One Piece. Those are the main two. I'll just stick to those.
Yeah.
But
no, I've never been into anime, but like I've seen like training arcs on TikTok.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Pretty
That's
good.
about the
It's
7
definitely,
deadly
yeah.
sins of man.
It's
So
definitely, it's definitely like a good concept of life. If you follow that, then you're gonna be good in life pretty well.
Yeah.
Another thing, like during the bottom, like back to the bottom topic, is like, have you ever heard of like integrating your shadow? And that it's
like
Jordan Peterson.
So let me. No, I haven't.
So it's like your darkest parts, right?
Yeah.
It's the parts that you went through school and everyone said, "Oh, you can't be that way. If you were too aggressive, don't be that way."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that that's a bad mistake. It's like you're just gonna stuff yourself down. You got to be who you are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And all of it, the good and bad.
Yeah, for sure. So like one fucking thing that I honestly started doing, like this is just me though. So I thought this shit was lame. Like I've always like liked writing and reading, like since I was a kid. Like, but I would just read like comic books and stuff. But like I never started reading like real books. But I always kind of like liked what it would do to me. I would just be like, oh, this is lame. Like this is like it's just not cool. It's not, and I didn't think it was like constructive either. But like as I started to embrace that, it like reading and writing, even just like writing about like fucking what you want to do tomorrow, or just like what you're thinking and how you want to get to your goals and shit, like really intricately.
Yeah.
Fucking, it is so beneficial to just like controlling your own mind. Like it's different than typing it on your phone too. Like you have to write it on a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big deal. And then reading, it's just like fucking. Somebody just come in here. They're about to get smacked. Fucking fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Reading.
Oh yeah, reading, bro. Because you can like, bro, you can only live one life. But if you read, you can live like 100 fucking lives, or like,
Yeah,
like so many, and it's crazy. There's just so much shit
Yeah.
out there, and there's not enough
Some
fucking
great
time
books
in the
out there.
fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
There's not enough fucking time in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so you got into reading Jordan Peterson books.
Mm-hmm.
What ones did you read? Just 1, 2, 3?
I read 12 Rules for Life, and then I read another one that's like it's a psychology book.
Gotcha.
It's kind of based on his style of psychology. So
Sure.
that one was called The Jungian Shadow. So
Okay.
that was like Carl Jung.
So that was like what you were just talking about.
Right. And it's really important to like understand psychology. That way you can like understand yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of going to like a therapist, I've never been big on therapy.
I'm not big on that either.
And
You find yourself in dark places.
you got to find out. You're the only one who knows the truth.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and I don't think you're gonna find yourself sitting in a room where you're feeling comfortable, like talking to someone like, "Hey, how's your day going?" No, you're gonna find yourself fucking at the end of your workout when you're pushing out those last 100 push-ups
Yeah.
with the fucking weight vest on or the sauna suit, fucking running on the treadmill, or fucking
With no fucking music.
yeah, or like even like for an academic. when
Because
you're
that shit
fucking-
drowns
I
it
do
out. That's a
music.
big thing. That's
I
a
do
big
music.
thing. Music is bullshit, dude. Like, if you work out with music, it's completely like it's not a real fucking workout because you're completely once you have that music getting you going, it's a completely different chemical reaction going on inside your body than if you just have your own thoughts working off. If you're working off your own thoughts, that's when like you're really fucking showing. Because like what we say all the time, like you don't have fucking your favorite song when you're in your fucking ring. Like you
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
like-
any of that shit.
yeah.
Like when you're fighting for your life, you don't have your fucking favorite
That's
song rooting
tough,
you on.
but like one thing about that, like with wrestling, like I never really noticed that the music wasn't playing because the adrenaline's just so much different.
No, but not even like not while you're working out like wrestling and shit, because that's a different thing. Because yeah, if you're like kickboxing, yeah, it doesn't fucking the music doesn't have to be on because you're just locked in, you're in the zone. But if you're like on a treadmill and you're like in a sauna and shit, or you're hitting the bag or some shit, and you have music on, that's keeping you going, even though you don't think it. That shit's like you're getting
But
down, then that shit's
okay.
lifting you back up. But if you're just
So
by
if
yourself,
you're doing it for mental toughness, turn the fucking music off, basically.
yeah.
But if you're just
Yeah.
doing it,
If you're trying to get your fucking body right, then yeah,
yeah,
listen
turn
to
the fucking
listen
music
to
on.
fucking
But
music
if you're trying
because
to
you're gonna
become
go
a
longer.
fucking top G, I guess that's
Yeah.
just what we'll call
Like
it.
if you're trying to work out for fucking life, then don't fucking work out for music. And I think working out for life is way better than working out for fucking
Nah, I think
any
we're
other
gonna.
fucking.
Well, there's
I think
you
there's
gotta,
a
you gotta
balance.
factor in like
There's a
other
balance.
things that you could do. Like if you want to be a G, go call someone out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
go face a fear.
Yeah.
Go do something that's like scary, like Muay Thai,
Exactly.
or like so for me, like music is great when I work out. It's like I go in, I get it done. I keep my workout short, and when I go to work and there's problems, I go solve the problems. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's kind of what it's like.
It-
It's like, do you have that other edge in your life to where it's like, I can work out with music and it's not gonna make me weak? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just gotta be.
Yeah.
It just all goes back to competence. Like,
Mhm.
how do you prepare yourself for everything? Like, if you work hard in the gym, obviously you're gonna be competent in physical situations in life. And if you're fucking good at your job and you do your shit outside of your job that makes you good at your job, you're gonna be competent at your job.
Mhm.
You know. So it's just like, do the right things, you'll get the right results. And
Right.
that's like, if people want to see results tomorrow, they want to see results next week, you're gonna see results like next year.
Yeah.
Like realistically,
Yeah.
like that's what it is. Like fucking, even with like this or anything, like getting in shape. I've been working out since I've been like fucking 12 years old, and I'm just now seeing like real gains this year. Like,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying I was in the gym like religiously every single day, but like 5 days a week, bruh. When it wasn't wrestling season, I'm in the fucking gym. And I'm just now seeing results. Like consistency, man. You gotta be fucking consistent as fuck with everything. With everything.
And get smart about it. Like, I always told myself, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a diet, but not work out. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna work out, but not do a diet. So it's like, there was always like a way out. Before.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, when I started working out at my bottom, it was like, okay, what would happen if I did a diet and a workout? Well, 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's that thing. It's like you wish things are like better than they would, so you try everything.
Is
But
there
then
a
there's
way
just
out?
a
Is what you
turning
asked.
point where you're like, oh shit, there's no bullshit. You just gotta fucking face it how it is.
So like, yeah, if there's always a cop out. Like that's the thing. Like you just gotta realize that there's always a cop out, and like you might look at that cop out and be like, oh, that looks pretty good. That might work out even better. And you might convince yourself that, but brother, it won't.
No.
There's no cop outs. Like, you gotta do the work, you gotta fucking
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so back to your journey. So you're at the bottom. You're still at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to go into the gym, right? And then like when do you so like man, I don't know if I've definitely had bottoms where like just like you feel it cuz like one thing is that I heard someone say once
I
like
hope we haven't reached our bottom. We're only 20.
your
I mean,
your worst moment in your life is like your worst moment in your life, and it's comparable to everyone else's worst moment in their life because it's the worst thing that's ever happened to you. So like you don't know what's worse than that until like you experience it. Like you can think about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could be like, oh, there's something worse than that. But you don't know, like, until you experience it. So like you really have to set that baseline.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where I'm going
and
with that. 'Cause
but
I'm-
no, but that's I think where you're going is that you can't fucking prepare yourself for those situations. Like for like say death or like just dealing with
You're
shit
hitting
like
the
that.
camera.
Like you're
Stop
you're
turning-
never
no, you're
gonna
hitting the camera behind
Oh,
you,
yeah.
so-
you're never gonna be able to like properly deal with death. It's just something that everyone has to deal with, and you're just gonna have to get over with it however you do. There's not a fucking book on how to get fucking through with tough points or fucking being at your lowest. There's not a book for that. I mean,
Yeah, I think-
there's people. There's Jordan Peterson to help you, and that's what we're saying. It's a big part. Those people can guide you, but yeah, there's definitely not.
Yeah,
like
they're not gonna
a
make you
clear
feel
guide.
better.
You gotta fuck.
It's
Yeah,
like,
definitely not.
and your bottom isn't necessarily like it's different for everyone. Like it's your ego is dying. Like
Yeah.
it's your ego. Like when you think of ego, it's like you put yourself up on this pedestal. For me, it was my job. I started working and I was being paid more than most kids my age,
Yeah.
and so I prided myself on that. And I was on this mountain of like gluttony and pride. And then I came down off the mountain and I was like, well, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
So what I
Yeah.
did was I started working out.
all your stats went to zero,
Yes.
man. And you don't want them at zero.
No.
You want them at like maybe 3 or 4. Yeah. But like, gotcha.
So that's like
It's crazy.
what you could think of a bottom. It's like it's you were up here and now you're down
Yeah.
here. How are you going to come back? You know what I mean? And you want to build yourself up in different ways.
And the
Right.
crazy thing with life is, too, like you'll be up here and it will go. And then you gotta go like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They'll drop in a
just
second.
like a stock chart or something.
Yep.
That's why it's just so important to take it day by day. Like one thing Tate says that like, and this gets me going, is just how long's the stream at?
Just keep talking.
Fucking, the king has to move on the chessboard piece by piece, like spot by spot. It doesn't get to
One at a
skip a
time.
single spot. And like, you think you're skipping a spot? You're about to get fucked up, brother. Fucking, but the queen, she gets to jump around. She gets to go wherever she wants. Kind of
Mhm.
like women in life. They get a little bit more lax. They can kind of just hip hop. How long we had?
45.
Nice. I just want to make sure it was recording. Go
Yeah.
ahead and check this out too, real quick. Check. Just turn it up. How long we had?
45. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. See, you just gotta check shit halfway through because it's better to check it halfway through than to
Make
go
sure.
through the whole fucking pod and
Yeah.
just hate yourself at the end because you didn't record any of it. You know what I'm saying? But where were we at? My short-term
The
memory.
king.
What?
The
The
king
king and
on
the
the
queen.
chessboard.
The king and the queen on the chessboard. Yeah. So really, like, I definitely struggled with that. Like when I was 20, but like since I've been 21, I've definitely like tried to stop skipping steps as much and just realizing like, man, you're 21. You're in a really good position right now to be in a good position at 23. Just take it day by day and don't fuck it up.
Right.
Because like if I didn't try to skip so many steps when I was 20, I would probably be there when I was 22. So it's just about, you really have to take it fucking day by day. And it's so hard because like when you're ambitious and you want more, which a lot of men are, and they just don't know how to control it, man. So like they go out every weekend, they fucking gamble, they drink, like even drinking and driving, like fucking, there's like if you can just avoid that for a couple years and get to like 23, 24 successful, you're never gonna have to think about any of that bullshit again because it's just like, oh my god, let me call a fucking limo or like whatever, a fucking Uber XL, whatever, because it's gonna be like nothing because you did the work, you did the fucking work.
Yeah.
So, especially when you're young, if you lock in, like, there's just, I just feel like this generation's so soft. If you're ambitious and just want to take over and are really about it, save your money, like, do the right things, take care of your body, you're going to be in a great position in the next couple of years, especially with where the economy's headed, man. It looks like we might be on a downtrend for a while. Like, shit's going to be like up here. Maybe we fall off a cliff, get some good buys down low on some stocks and like fucking
Pop a house in next year.
yeah, fucking
Real
real
estate's
estate
gonna be like
shit,
fucking
you know. Just do your
down through
be
the
careful
fucking
about
floor.
the fucking
I
camera
see
behind
it.
you, bro.
No, I'm not touching it.
Nah, you're hella close. You're giving me fucking nightmares. I see that shit
I'm making sure I'm
falling.
not
I
touching
see
it.
that shit falling, bro. Come on. Okay. But yeah, man, fucking, I really did struggle with that though. Like taking it day by day. Like I just wanted like $1,000 days, like on trading crypto or like, but I just needed to go for like 100, 200, and compound.
The consistency.
Yeah, just like with anything in life, like it's just so crazy. Everything's so fucking connected, man. Fuck. You been watching any good TV shows lately?
I have not watched much TV.
I don't.
Ever since I started.
Bro,
That's
I
a
think
big,
TV shows are a hard thing to keep track
yeah,
of.
that's a big thing. Like we waste a lot of time watching TV.
I used to.
Yeah.
Because it was like, okay, I'd smoke some weed and then just watch TV for 8 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
But I get like anxiety now when I try to watch TV. I'm like,
because you
can't
feel
sit down
you're
for
like
long
I'm
enough.
doing fucking nothing productive.
Exactly.
yeah.
Like a lot of people are like that too. Like you have fucking anxiety. What the fuck did you do today? What the fuck did you do today? You have anxiety because you did fucking nothing. You sat on the couch, you ate Doritos, and you probably smoked a cigarette. Like come on,
Cigarette?
come on, come on.
No, yeah.
Your kids are losers because you fucking sit on the couch, eat Doritos, and smoke cigarettes when you're not at work. Like, you can't set that example, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of parents, and this is just not my fucking parents, but a lot of parents just want to fucking go to work and then not set the example for their kids at home where their kids see them. Like, your kids don't see you work hard at work.
Yeah.
They see you at home. And if you just sit on the fucking couch and are a fat fuck that fucking smokes weed or smokes cigarettes or just drinks all the fucking time and that's what your kid sees, no wonder your kids are fucking degenerates.
Mhm.
Like, you wonder. You're like,
Yeah.
I have a job, I do this, blah, 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 blah. No, they see you at home doing fucking nothing. Nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's what I say to a lot of parents that are like, my kids are losers. Yeah, because you're a fucking loser.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking straight up. And like another thing, so we can talk about this. So I have like a theory about life that like he disagrees with me on this. That fucking so like let's say your parents start middle class. Like your parents are middle class. So you're born into a middle class family. And then you go your whole life and you're just middle class. You fucking failed. Like you didn't, cause like you went and like, but your parents.
I think we think.
Stop. Let me finish.
Okay.
But your parents, they started lower class. Like your dad, he grew up in like a little house, like 2 bedrooms, fucking 1 living room, maybe even an apartment, man. And he's got a house now. And now, what are you doing? Are you just gonna fucking settle and end up the same spot your parents were? Or are you gonna try to really elevate and get to that next level? So, like, what I'm saying is, if you don't get a level up on your parents, you damn near, like, kind of fail.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should, again, back to the foundation. Like, they laid the foundation, you need to build on it. They don't need another foundation to be laid. Like, the foundation's there. You need to fucking work hard enough and get, like, that next level. So that the next generation really has to just like fucking blow
Fuck
smoke
around
up
and-
the chip
Exactly,
and fuck
and
it
then
up.
that's a bad
And
thing.
fuck it up.
Well, yeah, because
But,
hard times create
Yeah, hard times create
strong
weak.
man
Yeah.
create good
But
times.
that's not
It's
a cycle
loop.
that can
Yeah.
be escaped.
It's not.
No, it's
so
not.
it's like it's almost saying like you could delay the cycle you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but why not do better for your life?
Right.
You know?
No, yeah, no, that's
And-
definitely
yeah,
no, that's
if it's
definitely
for
no.
you-
I definitely agree with that because that's doing better for your life, but that's not failing necessarily. Because
It is.
us,
Internally, it's failing.
say we maintain.
That was fucked up.
I'm sure everyone will get back on.
What do you got going on tonight?
Hold up. Let me get in.
You got your Amazon shit, you said?
Hold up.
Gotta get this guy.
Holy-
Get this guy to endgame.
I know, for real.
Fucking, I don't care.
His knees can't handle that.
What am I doing tonight? Well, I saw Stefano at the gym, and he said he might want to do something, so maybe I'll do something with Steph. I'm gonna stream after this for a little while, play some video games, I'll stream, talk some shit. Why did that light get so much brighter?
Don't look at it.
I gotta turn it off.
I brightened it.
Jacob, you're just on the fucking shit list today.
Oh, that's a good light. That look good. No, it doesn't.
Probably look like Casper.
Oh, you haven't sparred yet?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and you don't enjoy it. It's just like you kind of enjoy that it doesn't hurt as bad as you think.
Yeah.
Like you enjoy the fact that it doesn't hurt because it's literally just like some pat, like someone's going like this to you, and that's literally how it feels. It's just like it like rings you a little more, so like you can't like see as much, but like, it doesn't hurt. Getting punched in the face sounds insane, but it's not what it's hyped up to be. Getting the fucking hit in the body though, that's what you gotta fucking worry about, because that'll fucking fold you to the ground like a fucking omelet, bro.
Yeah.
If you get hit with the
I've been
liver
doing a lot
shot.
of the pads. Like,
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude.
even
The
the
pad
pads,
work.
like, dude,
Pad works, dude.
there got John there.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
dude.
John?
He's strong
That
as fuck,
motherfucker
dude.
kicks hard.
Twin Glocks.
It
Hard.
hurts when you get. It hurts when you're holding the pads.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
dude.
with him,
Dude, you'll have your fucking.
no, most
They'll
people,
kick
they
so
don't
hard
kick very
where
hard.
it'll be like
But that
fucking
guy's-
bruised
he's
through
legit.
like your fucking forearms.
Yeah.
Dude, he was like my
And
main
people go
fucking.
harder
He
when
was
you
like
do
my
pads
main.
'cause you
He was like my
work
main
pads.
training partner for the longest time. And he was just fucking so strong. He's probably like, he walks around like probably 210. He's fucking strong,
John.
dude. Yeah.
And
Probably
he's tall.
probably more now actually. Yeah, he's tall.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
you got
John.
twin Glock tattoos on his fucking hips.
Rubber's fine.
Yeah.
Muay Thai's great though.
Yeah.
I boxed for like a few months like last year.
Boxing, I like boxing better. I mean, my hands are pretty okay on the mat. I don't know how.
Till you
do
get
it so
Already
much.
take Nash again?
What? Fuck no, dude. I've never tried to fight someone that big for real.
Yeah.
That was just like fun shit. Like I was
Right.
a couple drinks, to show I got a big dick, just to get in there with them.
You got a big Coors Light dick.
Hey, after some Bud Lights, anyone has a big dick though.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. But yeah, dude, I barely even drink anymore. I mean, you don't drink at all. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like to, when I'm streaming, I'll have one or two, like every couple weeks, and then if I go out, I'll have a couple. But I feel like such shit. Like I get the worst hangovers, worst all time.
Yeah.
What about you? Bad hangovers?
Honestly, like I just worked through it for like a long time. Like I would sleep like fucking 4 hours and go to work. You know what I mean? And I would be like still kind of buzzing.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I sober up quick, like 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, pretty good. But a hangover, man. I'm like crippled. I'm like a decrepit old man. Like I can't get out of bed. I can't. Like it is like my stomach is like empty. Can't eat any food. Fucking headache. Like I feel like the world is crashing fucking down on my
Hangovers
dome.
fucking suck.
Like it is. It feels like fucking the first time I had COVID. Like the first time I had COVID, it got me pretty bad. Fucking this motherfucker gave it to me. And we were smoking a backwood the day he fucking tested or something. I remember that. And then he was like, we were supposed to go do something that night. And then he was like, bro, I just tested positive for COVID. I was like, just smoked the backwood early.
You never tested, right? You
I
got
was
sick.
positive as fucking. I got hella sick.
Yeah.
I got hella sick. Fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, my hangovers are like
Telepathy.
COVID times 10. Like,
Really?
It's awful. Like, it's like a pitiful.
What do you
existence.
drink when you drink?
Tequila.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Fuck
that
you
off
up.
like beer, right?
No. But like how many beers do I have to drink to be hammered? 10? I'm not drinking fucking 10.
Dude, that's fucking detrimental
It's like
if you're
fucking
trying to make gains.
1,500 calories.
Like,
Dude,
if
I
I'm
was drinking my dinner
Oh
like
my
every
God.
day.
That's
at
insane.
least.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I just drink wine now. Like, I'll pour a glass of wine, big wine.
Dude, wine is so nice.
What's the one you drink? Can you say it?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Whoa.
You think it's so fancy. That's like,
No, I got that.
Do you
shit
not
on-
know, like,
I looked
any
on
of
my
wine names?
TikTok, bro. I was like, I just drink red wine. He was like, my favorite is whatever the fuck. I won't even say it, bro. I'm not French and I'm not
Sauvignon
gay.
from
Blanc.
Napa.
I'm not French and I'm not.
Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah.
So
He
it's
knows
white.
it.
It's not in a red.
It's a white wine, yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's
I had
Red
one
wine is alright.
experience with red wine, and it was me and my buddy. I
It gets
remember
red
Lou-
wine, it gets
or-
red.
Sure.
Yeah, Russell. So we had a box of red wine. Drank the whole thing. Dude. It was bad. And we were like 16, so we were like just starting to drink. And
Drink the whole.
He was.
What was bad? He was just like.
He was
bugging.
on the ground, dude. Like, I mean, I woke up in the morning. I was throwing up. It was bad.
Oh no.
Like wine. Like who drinks wine?
I've never been like.
Fucked up off
I've
wine.
never
It wasn't
Fancy,
really that good.
fancy people
I
drink
like
wine.
one. Bro,
Bougie
because
people.
it's just nice to sit there and sip it. I mean, I like beer, but it's just like, I feel like,
You're kind
Wine?
of tolerating beer. Like, on like all seriousness, like you're fucking sitting there with beer.
no, I
Like, it's
really
not
like
good.
my Heinekens.
I don't, dude. Like, I think I can definitely withstand it, but I'm just like not trying to sit there and fuck sip a beer. Like, wine is like you like actually like there's like different like flavors and there's different like profiles. Like, it's actually like the real thing that
Your
like
guy talking about IPA.
people. IPA tastes like fucking piss.
All IPAs pretty much taste the same.
It's a fucking heavy ass beer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I mean, I'm definitely. I don't drink expensive wine. Like, I won't say that. Like, unless it's like, not even with a girl. Like, I'll pull up with a fucking $12 bottle from the gas station. And be like, hey, shit's. Straight up,
Yeah, but
and it works
with
every
wine- with
fucking
wine, you
time.
could find,
'Cause
like,
you
good-
think I'm going
good
to
ones.
fucking Bevmo to get this bitch wine to hang out with her for one night? Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! I'm going to the travel
Wine is way too
station
expensive.
down the street.
Wine is like if like you like want a good bottle, it's like $60 a bottle.
Yeah, but
I used
that's
to go to
that's not
John's
bad though,
Liquor.
because like
But
how
you
much
finish
is
that shit in the night.
yeah, but how much is a bottle of tequila?
30
$60.
bucks. No.
Yeah.
If you want
For
a
a
big
good-
bottle, if
For
you want
a,
a big
yeah,
bottle,
for a good tequila, it's probably like.
60
But for like a fat handle of Tito, it's like $40.
nobody's drinking that.
I
Not
mean, that's
me.
like the good vodka, but like Tito's or tequila is more
Tito's is
expensive
like
than
if you're,
vodka.
if you're making
Tito's
a
is
drink.
for if you live in Chico.
I don't even know if you could afford that if you live in Chico.
Yeah, those
Probably.
motherfuckers-
They're
those
fucking
motherfuckers
buying
are-
plastic bottles there, bro.
Yeah.
They're like,
Shit's
man,
sick.
I don't even know.
I went to a
Chico's
sorority
different
party.
Fucking type of scummy.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I went to a
The times-
sorority
the
party in
times I've had,
Sac.
it's been pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like there'd be parties, but everyone's just like faded. You know what I mean?
It's lame. Like, it's just lame. It's
Yeah.
you know, you start to read the places where there's no money. It's lame, and that's why you gotta have money so that you have access to cool places and cool people.
Yeah.
Like, literally, your network is your net worth. Like, if you can network with like get into good places and network with good people, your net worth is gonna go up because your network's going up. You're talking to the right people, you're gonna make more money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
that's just getting
Bro,
out there,
it's
going
like
out.
one fucking phone. It's like once you get there though, one phone call will make you like enough money for a year.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Like being like
You gotta
a
keep-
commercial real
you
estate
gotta
agent.
keep being like delusional until you get there.
Yeah, there's a
Like, fake until you make it.
In a
In a
YouTube
sense, You
video.
still gotta do the work. you know?
Right.
But
There's a
act the
YouTube
fuck-
video that I was watching, and they're basically saying that they're like,
Put your camera on.
I did, I just turned it on, but fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
YouTube video you were watching, they were saying
Yeah, they're nope, forgot what I was saying. Never mind.
it's all good. It's all good. That's why you can. That's why I will let you be Jamie. But
I shouldn't have turned my camera on.
fucking I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah,
You remember?
completely
We both have
derailed it.
rebands. We both have rebands.
Chopped up.
What?
Chopped up.
Chopped up what?
You're chopped.
Oh yeah, no, we're chopped up. Yeah,
What is that?
we are. We're smacked.
I'm not that smacked. I just can't
Yeah.
remember fucking what we were talking
Oh,
It's
about.
just permanent,
You're talking about like
permanent brain damage.
Yeah, permanent brain damage. That's what I have. Permanent fucking brain damage. But fucking whatever the fuck dumb shit I did when I was.
No, it's actually like, scientific. So like, there's actually like, so weed like there's a frontal lobe and that's like responsible for your memory. And weed like when you smoke weed, it restricts the blood flow to your frontal
Yeah,
lobe.
I'm literally.
So like
fucked
it
up
literally
on
like
short-term
scientifically
shit.
makes
It
you
is so
forget
bad.
short-term shit. So it's like we're forgetting shit, but hey, it's all
My
science.
long-term memory.
All in the
is
name of
very
science,
fucking
right?
good, though. Very good.
And the nature side behind it is because like the molecule in like plant like weed like learned like slowly after time to produce THC because it makes you forget because it produces all that shit. Yeah, because it produces all that shit. So like when a caveman would like find weed, like find a marijuana bush, like back then, he'd smoke it right there, and then he'd fucking go back to his camp, and he'd be so fucking high because of the plant, and he couldn't fucking remember where the plant was.
There's
So
no
that'd
way
be
he
the
was going back to
that'd
his
be the
camp.
plant's defense
There's no
mechanism.
way he was making it back to his
Yeah, that's what I'm
camp.
saying. Probably fucking zooted it out of his mind.
memory is interesting.
No, but isn't that
Where
crazy?
you
Like
remember
And
Like,
how
some
you
people have
remember it.
plants
some
are
people have,
interesting, bro.
memory like short-term memory, working
Dude,
memory.
trees have fucking memory. So like trees can hear saw. Like so, if like you start a chainsaw in like a wooded area that's like has like places cut down, like they can hear saws. So they'll hear saws and then they'll stop producing moisture to the rest of the tree. And they'll like if they hear a chainsaw, they'll stop fucking producing that shit. And
Just like a
so because it
girl-
knows it's gonna get
Just
shut
like a
down.
girl when fucking. I don't know. I was gonna say like a girl when a certain type of guy walks in the room, but I couldn't think of like a certain type of guy.
Quick enough.
It's like they dry up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's true. I
That was
get
a
really
good one.
dries up.
But like
The tree guy.
Yeah.
when the tree guy,
walks in, yeah.
When the guy walks in the room that tells
The
her how
chainsaw,
trees gone dry up. But
It's biology, right?
yeah, but man, that's fucking
Like
crazy.
trees
bro.
can fucking hear. Like that
Trees
shit's
can-
You know,
crazy.
elephants have really good
It's-
memories.
It's like they have
Really?
intuition.
Elephant-
I mean, I wouldn't surprise me. Their
They
fucking
got
brains
big
are probably
right?
Yeah, they got it.
yeah. They
Isn't
probably
the
don't smoke.
thing,
They
like,
probably don't
don't
smoke weed
elephants
too.
actually have really small brains?
I don't know.
Look it up.
Let's look it up. How big? Oh crap! It's all in
It's okay.
caps.
Oh bye.
Bro, why the fuck is it not coming out?
You put how by. Just fucking hit search.
11 pounds. What the fuck
Holy
is that?
shit.
Well, okay, hold on. Comparatively speaking.
Holy shit.
Comparatively speaking,
that big.
they're-
Four
Make that
times.
big,
It's
make
four.
that big.
It's 4 times larger than a fucking human brain.
But an elephant,
That is 4.
comparatively speaking, though,
Do elephants really never forget? Click on that video. See,
Where? Where?
right. Should be loud enough.
Elephants have earned a crazy reputation for being able to remember places and migratory patterns and voice differences. In fact, there's some evidence to show they can even hold a grudge. But is it true that they really never forget? Elephants have arguably one of the most intelligent brains in the animal kingdom. Scientists often place them up there with dolphins and even apes. Even though we think of elephants as just one animal, there are actually 3 distinct living species of elephant, 2 in Africa and 1 in Asia. Each species have different advantages and disadvantages, but for this piece, we're going to try and keep it simple. On average, elephant brains are 3 times the size of human brains. Like us, they have complex neural networks and actually more neurons than humans do. 257 billion to our mere 86 billion.
Holy
Although
fuck.
size alone doesn't actually predict intelligence or memory, because it depends on where in the brain the neurons are. In the case of elephants, almost 98% of their neurons are in their cerebellum. This region sits in the back of the brain and is thought to be linked to motor skills and sensory input, meaning it's in charge of handling all the massiveness that is an elephant. Which makes sense. Their trunks alone have over 100,000 bundles of muscle fibers, and I can't even imagine controlling something. A larger animal often requires a larger brain. There's more skin, there's
Alright,
more
turn this
muscle,
shit
more
off.
of everything.
It's actually
Outside
crazy.
of
They
their
can
impressive
control every
cerebellum, though,
fucking inch of their
elephants
trunk.
That is insane.
Like imagine if
dude.
you had
They
like
got
150
3 times the
billion
brain as
fucking
us.
neurons in your dick, and you can control like an elephant trunk.
And
Like,
but
pick shit
they're
up with
far
it.
more than 3 times like larger.
You could
than
really
you,
hit
man.
her spots if you could do
For
that.
real, bro. I can curl it. I fucking.
Ugh. Hey, did you know they do stem cell injections in your dick to make it bigger and
Sugar
more
Sean.
girthy? In the base.
Do they? Who's
Go
they?
get that done. In the
Sugar
neck
Sean,
area.
you know
I
Sugar
don't know
Sean
if I'd go to
O'Malley?
Mexico to get that done.
I would.
Yeah, that's where you did it
I would
actually.
get a 10-incher. Come on. That would be like shoot me up with the double stuff.
Well, would you be a grower or a shower at that point?
Grower.
Well,
So is it like-
no? I think it would increase like your
Capacity.
regular, probably like your regular penis size before you're hard. Like you would probably just add like 2 inches.
So
Probably
did
just
it add like 4 inches when you're hard then?
No, it probably just
No,
add 2
you-
Because
inches.
2 inches.
you'd be a
Because 2 inches
short.
soft.
This is the 4th episode. I've been focusing on my Twitch recently. So, yeah. Right now, we did a podcast last weekend. Doing one this weekend. Get one next weekend. Once a week. We might want to try to get it twice a week. Get up to twice a week. Where we just do like an internal episode if we can fucking stop yelling at each other for 10 minutes. Fucking, and then I'll do one with a guest a week. And then I'll do my Twitch streams on the side. And I'll do these live on Twitch and edit them over for my YouTube. And then I take smaller clips and put them on my TikTok. So it's like a whole system.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work with work and like getting ready for school and stuff. I'm just gonna stay on top. But feeling good about it. I mean, fucking just gotta stay consistent. I appreciate the help, Jacob. Like you're a real one.